Welcome to Psalm chapter 2, the remake with the iPhone, King James Version. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Pause. Who are the heathen? What qualifies them as heathen? Why do they rage? What vain thing do they imagine? Verse 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Pause. Is this a reference to the Tower of Babel, where the peoples of the earth allegedly set themselves and the kings against the Lord to violate heaven? Who are these kings of the earth? Why do they sit? Why do they take counsel together? What good counsel did they abandon? Why are they treated unfairly in their eyes by the Lord? Who is the Lord's anointed? Verse 3. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Pause. If they are not bound, then to which bands do they refer? If there are no cords on their bodies, to which cords do they refer? Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision. Pause. Why is this presented in the future tense? When shall these things pass? Verse 5. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Pause. What is the meaning of the word vex? Verse 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. Pause. Is this a change of speaker point of view? Is this a quote, future quote from the Lord, saying that in the future the Lord will have set his king upon his holy hill of Zion? Verse 7. I will declare the decree. The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Pause. Who is the speaker now? If verse 6 was a quote, why in verse 7 does it reference the Lord in the third person? The Lord hath said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Verse 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Pause. Why must the speaker ask? Is this another quote? And at what time in the future or in the past, compared to the writing of the psalm, was it made? Who are the heathen? Why are they viewed as an inheritance? Are the uttermost parts of the earth inhabited? What king ever possessed a land except it was inhabited? Verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Pause. Is this an indication of destruction? A dead inheritance? Or a reformed inheritance? Is a rod of iron the most advanced technological device of that time? Will higher technology be allowed in the future? Did this already take place? Verse 10. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Pause. Are kings judges? Why are the kings warned and not the common man in this chapter? Verse 11. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Pause. What is the connection between fear and happiness? Verse 12. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Pause. Who is the Son? Is he the King upon the holy hill of Zion, or is it another? In verse 6. Is he the Anointed? In verse 2. Why does the Son make these decisions of life and death? When it says in verse 12, perish from the way, is this a permanent state? Why is a little anger such a big deal? In verse 12. How then do the blessed put their trust in him? What are your good questions? Share your thoughts. Feel free to like and subscribe. Have a great day.